Let's rank every single comic book movie of 2025. Let me know if your ranking matched mine. My top choice might surprise you. Before we get started, I just want to highlight that I don't think we got a bad comic book movie this entire year. As a Marvel and DC fan, I could not be happier with the turnout of these movies, which I felt was mostly positive. There is so much cynicism when it comes to film criticism and when it comes to especially comic book movies, so I think it's important to recognize when we have a good year for the comic book genre. Coming in at number 4, we have Captain America Brave New World, which I thought was way overhated. I thought this was a good political thriller brought back into the MCU. Sam Wilson gives us somebody to aspire to, and I felt like Anthony Mackie was worthy of the shield, and he carried that legacy of Captain America beautifully. Coming in at number 3 is Fantastic Four First Steps. I thought this was a fantastic leap forward for Marvel's first family and their introduction in the MCU. I loved seeing their dynamic as a family. I loved seeing them fight for something bigger than themselves. I love seeing that kind of love and protection extend beyond just their family and reach globally with the people as they prepare for Galactus. Coming in at number 2 is Marvel's Thunderbolts. This one really took me by surprise. This is where I feel like there are different leagues for the comic book movies this year. This one really hit me, to be honest. I loved the message of this movie and how it was a deep dive character study on shame, guilt, mental health, loneliness, and how in order to get somebody out of that darkness, out of their inner turmoil and demons, you got to sit in the dark with them. You got to listen to them. You got to be there for them, hug them, tell them they're not alone too, and get them out. This was a very powerful movie. All the performances were amazing, especially Florence Pugh. And coming in at number 1 should be no surprise. My GOAT, Superman, baby! This single frame here, the way it made me feel, I felt like I was levitating out of the theater. This single image here, this moment, the music that hit during this time, clears the rest of the movies. I'm being serious. And the beauty of Superman is that there are several scenes that hit me this way, where it really emotionally resonated with me. This is the kind of movie that I believe has the power to change people, to make them better, to make them think about what's going on in the world and seeing how they can help, how they can voice for those who have had their voice taken away. This movie reminds us of our humanity and the strength in our vulnerability. And if we recognize that in each other, we can be there for each other even more. Superman's characterization in this movie is arguably one of the best of all time. And with everything that's going on in the world, this is the kind of movie the world needs, so that we can be reminded that love, that kindness is the real punk rock. The world needed Superman again, and he showed up in a great comic book movie.